We have every bit of gear in the game. Every bit of gear is in the game. There's not one thing that's not being used.
Nope. There goes the bumper. See, that's why you want leather seats, not plastic. That's what happened to
Hey, she's got bullet holes in her. Yep, definitely. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6 or 7 bullet holes in her. Definitely.
You guys are awesome. Can I just say how awesome you two are? It's like the two old Muppets sitting up and they go, whoo, ho, ho, ho.
Listen, Danigan, let's go. Good morning, Daniel. How are you this morning? Let's talk about the case. And then we start early, because that way you get a full day in. Especially because it's dark at like 5:45 here, during the winter. So Dan, we're headed to get some coffee. We're gonna go to Macca's, right? Macca's.
Yep.
That's what it's called, Macca's. Yeah, Macca's. McDonald's is called Macca's because they have to abbreviate even the shortest name, McDonald's. They have to call it Macca's. They also call Kentucky Fried Chicken Dirty Bird. Dirty Bird. And a bollard is a pole, but it's not really an American. So for today's Danigans, in the Down Under Dan world of automobile retrieval and search, we are back in Raymond Terrace, and right here there are at least 5 cars, and so we are planning to mark them, locate them, buoy them, and then Dan is going to dive on them, make sure that they're cleared and they're not our Alan Bentley vehicle, and we might decide to pull them with the big OC. Big OC is Mr. Overcompensation, the big giant monster. OC is what his new nickname is. OC, the giant truck. And so we're gonna somewhere in that shadow, in the V in the water. So yeah, the V in the bridge is in the water. Somewhere about there is the dual ute cab truck, and we're gonna try to pull that out and see if we can get it out of the water this morning and retrieve one vehicle and put it on the bank up here so that the council knows that there are 5 vehicles here. We're gonna leave them a map so that we start clearing vehicles out of the waters of Australia. Everywhere we've gone that there's a boat ramp like this, there's a vehicle, or there's 5, or there's 7, or there's 8 vehicles. It's crazy. So, and when we get to the Georges River, in some places there are 20 plus vehicles. So it's about time that we start getting these out. Please, people, stop throwing vehicles in the water. You're not, I know you're hiding vehicles because of insurance purposes or because they're stolen, But what you're doing is you're destroying the environment for all the fish and for the pelicans and for everything. You're putting any oils and gas in the water, and it is, we don't want to leave the world for our kids that they have to clean up. And so that's the reason why we're doing what we're doing. So we're trying to leave a better world. Dan is trying to leave a better world for his kids and his grandkids by taking some of these vehicles that have been placed in the rivers by knuckleheads and getting them out and making the councils aware that these vehicles exist here, because they're everywhere. You know, Dan has located hundreds of vehicles, and today one more vehicle is going to be removed is our goal. And here we go. Started at, I think it's day 10 in the search for Alan Bentley, but also today's the day to make the world a better place. Every day's a gift. Use it wisely. Neither of them are utes. You got plates off. It looks like a Holden Tirana. It's got like a little scoop at the back. It's definitely a 4-door. But the first one actually has a tow bar on it with no ball in it. So I can put the D-shackle straight through the hole, pull it straight out. Easy. Really good. So I just need that big blue D-shackle. You got some AG66GO, GU, GQ. Well, visibility is terrible, but I'm doing everything by feel. It wasn't even a matter of stirring the silt up, it was just black without it. So the car that we're pulling out doesn't have any plates on it. The one next to it though, we can ring up and get the details of the car. See if it's listed as stolen or if it's involved in any kind of crime. Stop it. Good work, people. Good work, teamwork. That's what it's all about. We have every bit of gear in the game. Every bit of gear is in the game. There's not one thing that's not being used.
And some of them.
So the vehicle's about 30 meters from the bank. So we're checking to make sure we have enough recovery gear and line to be able to get from the winch to there with the straps. So if he gets the car, the first car is probably 20 meters. The second car is 30 meters from the truck's location that it would be on the bank at this angle. We would have to pull it at this angle to the corner of the boat ramp. So let's see what we do. Here we go. Game on.
We had some trucks behind the wheel. We've got rocks.
Are you in four-wheel drive with parking brake?
Alright.
You in four-wheel drive right now?
Not in four-wheel drive, but it'll take 2 seconds to do it. I guess we could if we could find something to put behind the wheel.
There's a rock on the other side next to a boat I can use.
That one there. I don't know if that's big enough.
You want me to be out on the water to get some video?
That's it. Gonna leave at least one round of it.
That's the new one. Oh, the strap is there. I see. As you notice, Mr. Nixon is wearing a life vest, and Mr. McIntosh and Mr. Dan Down Under have not been wearing a life vest because Dan will float and I swim well. Just kidding. We should be wearing it. We'll wear it. I'll wear it during this next excursion because we're getting dangerous. The rest of the time, the boat's more dangerous than the water. And that's it. Dan's taking his time loading up. At this point, he's trying to move the truck. We got one little rock in there, giving him the ability to not move anywhere. We have red hook showing finally. You still have another 20, almost 20 meters.
It's just that first breaking
First break in that suction.
Yeah, so when it's been sitting down in the mud, it creates like a vacuum. So you got to break that suction first. So you just do it nice and slowly, break it out of the suction, and then it should drag out. We've moved it already. I can tell you now we've moved it.
Let's go, OC. Make it happen.
One in Brisbane, I had only dramas because it was over rocks.
You got a sandy bottom. It just comes down to how muddy it gets and how much it digs in.
what I try and do is have 2 chains, one around an axle or around a wheel or something like that, and have it so it's to a V point. Run the rope out, run it through the snatch block, so it doubles the pulling capacity. So what I'll do is I'll go out straight away with 1 set of chains. I'll have a second set of chains up in the kayak above me, whoever's there. When I surface, I'll ask you to give me the second lot of chains. Go down, connect it, then we'll connect the rope. We'll get these suckers out.
Okay. Breaking rope.
See, that's why you want leather seats, not cloth seats. What happened to them?
She's got bullet holes in her. Yep, definitely. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6 or 7.
Are you able to get that onto the hook? Or do you want to trying to go
You're about
around
to pull it off. I can't really grab anything in there. We'll go around the tire. Why don't you go around
There's no dual cab ute. It's another 4-door. Looks like a Tirana.
maybe go around the tire? No? Through the middle of the thing and rip it? Rip this. Why don't you just tighten the rope and go from here and pull it? Then. Huh? You can do that.
I'm not scared.
No, you're not scared.
Even though we haven't found someone so far, it wraps it up nicely.
He's got poles, so you got to step away. You just can't get to the bottom, and it looks like it's pulling it off, so gotta be real careful.
guys are awesome. Can I just say how awesome you two are? It's like the two old Muppets sitting up and they go, "Hoo, hoo, hoo, hoo."
Listen, Danigan, let's go. Well, we're just enjoying this experience. We are here to enjoy it with you, and by enjoying it, we mean enjoying watching you do this right now, playing with your truck and this boat. I mean, we are truly enjoying this experience.
Gonna dive.
Yeah, that door's not opening.
It's buckled the whole frame when you're that way.
Oh, he's got the saw out. He got the big guns going now. How are you?
Right, you guys are having fun.
Playing in the mud.
Treasure chest.
Yes. That's what he's always wanted.
Lucky dip.
Yeah.
You've seen those shows, Will It Start?
Mom needs a sweatshirt too. Another layer.
I've got another jumper and another pair of pants in there.
A jumper. I mean, what is a jumper? I don't understand the
What
term.
I'm wearing right now.
Jumper, macas. What else?
What do you call these?
Sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt.
Yes. I call breakfast, not brekkie.
You got
Okay. I call getting food, getting breakfast, lunch, and dinner, not a feed. Like I'm an animal.
It's been a long 50 days.
Listen, Stormtrooper, let's get it going here. You're wasting film.
You're wasting. Hopefully we'll be a little bit stronger than that.
Or are they questions we don't ask?
We're not asking any of those questions. We're just watching the Danigans. Okay, that's what it's all about. Like, I literally could just literally watch this all day, and I think people will watch Dan just play with this car until it finally comes out.
Well, the mix between Dan and Shenanigans is Danigans.
It's Danigans. There's lots of Danigans.
Look. Stop it.
Stop it, donkey. Stop
Stop it, both of you. You will not be allowed to play again.
I think you would miss us.
I probably wouldn't do it. I'd get bored.
You would get bored.
It's fun.
Dan, you're going deep. You're going deep. Be careful with your feet on all the plastic and shards of metal.
He's got his safety feet on. What the ones he wears when he's doing
So
things.
we've ripped off the back trunk boot, as they call it in Australia. Dan is now trying to go around the front tire because it's stuck. It's filled with mud. It's in gear, and it's just doesn't want to go anywhere because the tires are flat. Dan is now working on the front tire to see if he can actually get it without showing all the plumbers in America his best side.
If the Dan down under doesn't turn out.
Need a tire?
Still got a big tread on it.
It does have a good bit of tread, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
One wheel at a time. You going around the frame this time?
Around the wheel.
No, you gotta get to the frame, brother.
I get to the
Left and
front.
front bumper.
I can't get to the front. So I'll do it.
Danigans.
Apparently he offers free wheel alignment when he brings your boat out of it.
Are you offering free wheel alignment? Well, you can get to the frame now. It's about time.
One bit at a time.
One bit at a time.
It wasn't built in a day.
Oh, just comedy.
As soon as I saw it broke away, I just
Watch out.
couldn't help myself but laugh. Okay, so how about we go around the chassis this time, Bill?
I think so. I think it'd be a good idea, buddy.
Oh, you guys are giving up. There's 2 wheels left.
Here's what you get.
Hey, I might have to get a little hand help to get this one on there. Oh, got this little bit of little mud. Rotator.
I don't have one, man. Oh my gosh!
I know.
Are you kidding me? Just put it in front of the drag it up.
No, I'm gonna get it on it. I'm gonna get it out of the way one time instead of doing it twice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, up. Ripping it apart is what it should be called. Just ripping it apart. Ripping it apart piece by piece to get it out.
It's called a tough love.
Yeah, tough love. Yeah. Oh, it's pulling the front end off. Well, it's in the water. He's going to look through it real quick and make sure that there's nothing in there that looks like someone could have been in there. It's now. No, it looks like a dumper. But we have 4 more.
Ignition
And then we
barrels.
have 5 more up river, and then 5 more around the corner.
Does that come out of the river?
That's in the river.
Hello.